Oxford Global Guidance is a digital tool to support early stage innovators in navigating the in vitro diagnostic, but also the medical device regulations. This tool has been developed by the Natural Interaction Lab, the NIL, in the Department of Engineering Science at the University of Oxford. And it's funded by the Engineering and Physical Science Research Council, EPSFC, and the EIT Health. So the NIL lab focuses on wearable technologies, which can be used as medical devices. And in order to make devices that will benefit patients, you have to take the regulations into account, and particularly at the early stages of the development. However, when we looked within our university, there was very little support available to help you with the medical device regulation. And if you do not have funding for a regulatory consultant, these are just not available for you. This is one of the key problems that we faced across the different projects. So as we did not have the funding for our consultant, we decided to educate ourselves, but also people within the university, by inviting regulatory experts and talking about different aspects of the regulation. In doing this, we found that there were actually more people interested in finding out more about the regulation in order to make an impact with their project within the university. This is when we thought that by creating a digital tool, we will not only help us, but also people at the University of Oxford, but more importantly, early innovators throughout Europe and globally. Currently, the tool is based on a need-led study, and we did 14 semi-structured interviews, and we found out that what people really struggle with at the moment is really the first steps in the regulatory path. And this is to understand, is my device a medical device? And what is the classification of my device? So this is what the tool currently does, in addition to helping you with the device description. We have plans to develop this further, and we want this tool to help early stage innovators from right in the beginning when they are developing their device, from their idea stage, to follow the regulation all the way to going to the market. So we have big plans, big ambitions, and want to help a lot of people along the way. What we've also done is people really struggle with the language of the regulation because they have not studied the regulation. They don't come from a law background. Understanding the regulation and also understanding the nuances. What we have done in order to help them is we have added examples from different guidance documents and notes from different guidance documents again. So you only have to look at the bits that are relevant for you at the moment. And we will keep this up to date as best as we can so that you have one tool for your regulation, but also the guidance document, they're relevant for you at that time. We are very much focusing on academics and also early stage innovators. So these are the startups, the spin-out companies, and this can be used by incubators and accelerator programs to helping them supporting their cohorts, but also if bigger pharma, bigger companies want to use this to aid their regulatory affairs, this is very much for them as well. It's really important to follow the regulation as early as possible. And it's important that academics know that they feel that the regulation is accessible for them during the design phase of their product. Because if they are aware of the regulation, they can design some major risk out of the product before you spin out. They can add their design history and have that complete when spinning out. And this will all help in making the spin-out company more successful and increasing the chances that their devices can reach the market. Like I said, we would like also the European market to use this tool to support them with the regulation, but also globally, because if you are a medical device manufacturer or spin-out or small company globally, you want to sell in Europe, you do need to adhere to the medical device regulation EU. Currently, I should say this is free for use, and we've launched it early because of COVID-19, but it depends on our follow-on funding. and on our sustainability strategy, how long this will be a free service. But for now, we want to support as many people as we can